EastEnders Letitia Dean reacts to huge Sharon and Albie Watts twist and reveals how Phil Mitchell will take the news. Sharon Watts was left reeling in EastEnders after a visit to the hospital resulted in her finding out that Keanu Taylor isn't actually Albie's biological father. The huge twist came as a shock to audiences and confirms a 4-year-old fan theory, with Albie's dad proving to be none other than Sharon's old flame Phil Mitchell. Sharon, as viewers will recall, embarked on a passionate affair with Keanu back in 2018 while married to Phil. A paternity test conducted in 2019 ruled out the possibility of Albie being Phil's, but it seems that said test wasn't quite as conclusive as Sharon thought it to be. She's in total disbelief, actress Letitia Dean told Metro.co.uk of the shock twist. She just cannot believe it. Not for one moment since she did the original paternity test has she ever considered that Phil could be his dad. Subsequent scenes will see Sharon struggle to cope with the revelation, especially since Keanu, who returned to the square last year, has bonded with Albie, believing him to be his son. Knowing this news will break her beau's heart, Sharon doesn't know what to do. She turns to Zach for support, explained Letitia. She trusts her brother implicitly, and he's probably the only person she can share this news with. But what about Phil? Family is everything to Phil, admitted the soap star. So, Sharon knows that once this secret is out, there is no turning back. Sharon and Keanu have only just rekindled their engagement after months of an off-and-on relationship, and she knows full well that this news will blow that apart. On the other hand, there is such a mutual respect between Sharon and Phil, and deep down I don't think she could or would want to keep this news from him. But he also doesn't have the best track record when it comes to parenting, so she's worried about the influence he could have on Albie. The stakes are so high as she could stand to lose Keanu if she admits the truth. Describing her own reaction to the twist, Letitia said that it's a great surprise, but one that makes so much sense. Sharon and Phil have such a history together, she continued. In one way it feels like it's brought their story full circle, but in another it feels like their story has only just begun. It is going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Consider us very excited. The question is, when the truth does come out, will it lead to a reunion between Phil and Sharon? It certainly feels like a possibility, given the rich history between the two, but Letitia is not so sure. This has come as a total shock for Sharon, and right now she is planning to marry Keanu and Phil is happy with Kat, said the soap legend when asked about a potential reunion. We'll just have to wait and see.
Xin chào các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một